Hey guys, it's Kai, and today I'm going to be telling you about my experience with dysphoria. Now, there are two different types of dysphoria: social dysphoria and body dysphoria. Social dysphoria is triggered by social events like people not calling you by the correct pronouns or name, and body dysphoria is the hate of your body because it is not the right gender. So I'm going to tell you about one experience that I had recently with social dysphoria, and then I'm going to go into my experience with body dysphoria. So let's get this started. So recently, I had to go on a retreat this past weekend, and only two people there knew that I was a trans boy. So obviously, since people were calling me by the wrong name and the wrong pronouns, I was dysphoric the entire time, except for really when I was alone, because when I was alone, I could be myself. Um, so I went to bed dysphoric every night, and I just generally hated the trip. I hated it. It wasn't a good time. So that was my most recent experience with social dysphoria. Now I'm going to move on to my experience with body dysphoria. So last June, I was having major hair dysphoria, and I decided, hey, I'm gonna cut all my hair off. So I asked my mom, and she was like, okay, are you sure you want to cut it all off? I mean, you have such pretty hair. And I was like, Mom, would I be asking you if I was unsure? So I went and did it. And now I have short hair, so I don't have that hair dysphoria anymore, which is a great thing. Even when I have like bad hair days, I don't feel hair dysphoria. I'm just like, oh, this isn't a good hair day for me. At least I don't have hair dysphoria anymore, which is great. It's a great thing. And yeah. So the next thing is voice dysphoria. Um, and I have major voice dysphoria because my voice is very high, in my opinion. Um, it's like it's very high, but at the same time it's pretty low as well. And so it's like right in the middle, and it's just like it's too high, but at the same time it's low at the same time, and it's just okay, yeah. And also, this is not a sponsor because we don't have enough subscribers to get that YouTube promo yet, but there is this app called Eva, female to male or male to female, whatever you identify as, that can help train your voice to either sound higher or lower, which if I were to use it, if my parents allowed me to use it, I would probably have a much deeper voice than I do now. I just kicked my tripod a little bit. It wasn't enough to knock it down, luckily. And yeah, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is the biggin, chest dysphoria. Now, I have major chest dysphoria because my boobs are fairly large, I would say. They might not be that large, but to me, they're fairly large. And so, and since my parents are not that accepting, my dad is, but you know, my mom's not, as I said in my last video, I can't do anything about my chest dysphoria until I start therapy, which basically means I can't get a binder until I start therapy, and they forget to start me on therapy, which sucks, because sometimes it feels like they're purposefully forgetting, or at least my mom is. My dad's just kind of forgetful. And so I can't really do anything about my chest dysphoria until I start therapy, which sucks because I might not start therapy for a while. So, yeah. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is genitalia. Now, with genitalia, some trans people like to keep their genitalia, some people don't. Lately, I have been debating over the fact whether I want a penis or not, or if I just want a packer. I definitely do want a standard pee packer at some point in the future, but I don't know if I want a full-on dick. Right now, with female to male sex changes, you can't get testicles with your penis. You just get the penis. And you can also get the foreskin by getting some phalloplasty, which takes a skin graft from a part of your body. I've seen it on the arm mostly. And it makes a foreskin for your dick, unless you don't want a foreskin. And yeah, so I definitely do want a stand-up packer, because a stand-up packer means I can stand when I pee, like a normal human male. And so, but they are expensive. They cost, the most expensive I've seen is $530. And, so I probably won't get one now, but I do hope to get one in the future. And who knows, maybe I will get a sex change in the future. Maybe I won't. I don't know about that one yet. But yeah. So now I want to help you guys, if any of you ever feel dysphoric. I want to help you guys how to deal with it. So the first thing that I do is breathing exercises. I'm going to give you 2 breathing exercises that I do, at least, when I feel dysphoric and I'm a mess. So the first one I do, if you've ever been to any kind of therapy, you might know what this is. But I've never been to therapy. I learned this from Steph Sanjati, another trans YouTuber, who is a trans woman, and I love her videos so much. But this is a breathing technique I learned from her, and it's called the box breathing technique. And it's where you do your breathing in a box shape. So you hold it for 4 seconds here, hold it in, exhale, and hold no breath. So I'm going to do it to demonstrate. So it's just a simple breathing exercise. Another breathing exercise I like to do is the 4-7-8 breathing exercise, which is very generic, where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and let it out for 8. And I'm probably going to demonstrate that one too, because I'm feeling dysphoric right now, so this is helping me. So yeah. And that's basically it for that stuff. And then the other thing I like to do to help me is journaling. I really like to journal all my feelings into one little page. Whenever I feel dysphoric or depressed or anxious, I like to write down how I feel that day, or, do that year in pixels thing that everyone's doing right now, which I'm doing too, honestly. And I just like to journal down all my feelings, which that might not help you. It has definitely helped me, but it might not help you. I don't know, this is just from my personal experience. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please click that like button. I am a generic YouTuber. Yes, I am. Oh boy. So yeah, click that like and that subscribe button, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye.